All right, so a couple guys had questions on strip till versus conventional till, cost savings, where's the dollars and horsepower and stuff like that to move across acres. Strip till, we're doing our fertilizer, highly managed fertilizer, so we're using swath control, variable rate control. We're shutting off at headlands and ditches where we don't want to be spreading fertilizer for pollution control, and we're banding our fertilizer deep for more efficiency. We're able to use lower rates and stuff like that. So on the fertilizer aspect of strip till versus our conventional program of broadcasting, it is we're saving 30 and 40% on some of the products. Other products like nitrogen, we're pretty much using the same amount, slightly less, but for the most part we're using the same amount because I'm learning my confidence there to start dialing back nitrogen. On the primary tillage part, strip till takes care of our primary tillage. It takes care of our secondary tillage. So we've got the big shank. We've got the videos of that running. We've got the big shanks running to do our primary tillage at the depth I want. We got our berming discs to do our finishing and create the berm to plant on. And so this is a primary tillage component versus my DMI, which we'll get to in a minute. Horsepower per acre, I'm on 8 row wide, so I'm at 20 feet wide here. The DMI is at 17 feet, so they're not that much different in width. I am pulling these 8 rows at tremendously less horsepower. I am going several gears faster at a couple feet wider. At the end of the day, that means I am getting, could I say 20%? Oh, easily. I am easily getting well over 20% done. Because in a normal day, I'd have a hard time doing a 40, where with the strip till in a day, we're doing 60 to 70 if we can keep fertilizer and keep things going. And so we are tremendously faster. Cost of ownership, if you bought the price of a strip till bar with fertilizer system would be comparable to a conventional till program, primary tillage machine, and a broadcast cart. So the dollars there are similar. Maintenance and stuff is similar, but the horsepower per acre, fuel, labor, the investment of the tractor itself, the life of the equipment. So we're looking at growing. Right now we're at 400 acres. I've got the 8450 and the 4640. I'm looking to go to 1,000 acres with them 2 tractors. I look at the guys around me at 1,000 to 1,500 acres, and they have, everybody has to have a quad track nowadays, but they have big horsepower and they rotate that horsepower very often. Their tillage equipments, they're rotating every 5 to 10 years, and they are a major investment. Strip till, we're looking at, once we have a row unit design that we like, as we grow, we just add rows to the toolbar and we just keep running. It's that simple. So in every category that you can think of, fuel per acre, fertilizer per acre, labor per acre, horsepower per acre, investment capital investment per acre, strip till on my farm is winning over conventional till hands down. And so let's go take a look at some of the old tillage equipment in the weeds so we can actually see what we're competing against. All right, my lovely old DMI. I liked this guy. He was a fantastic primary tillage machine. We had the tandem disc up front for doing residue sizing and stuff like that. We're in strip till. All we're doing is moving the residue to the side. Mother Nature will take care of breaking down the residue for us. Then we'd come back and we had these big, beautiful shanks. We'd run it right below the compaction layer. We'd find compaction with the soil probe, and he would shatter that compaction with these big wings, and it would heave the soil. And it did a fantastic job for what we wanted. And then had some conditioners and leveling system on the back. So it had a fairly smooth field coming into the spring. So that was our fall, and like I said, you had all these big coulters to maintain. You had them points to maintain. It's a big machine. It's very heavy. It took a lot of horsepower to pull through the field. So then the next great step was the Mulch Master over field cultivators. So field cultivators, what we used to do is in the spring you do a pass, dry the soil up, take the broadcast fertilizer, and you'd blow on your fertilizer, then you do another pass with the field cultivator. When we got the Mulch Master, because of the design of him with the conditioner wheels on the back and them big wide sweeps, he did a fantastic job as a one-pass tillage. So we had a true two-pass program, and then the third pass for fertilizer application. And so for conditioning of the soil, our strip tiller's doing the conditioning with the berming discs, and I will make on the new one actually better conditioners. But that's how it got, the strip tiller is doing its conditioning on him. So then come springtime, we'd chase over the fields with our fertilizer pass, and then run over the fields with him, and then grab the planter and get going. Now with no-till incorporated in the program, while Dad or me or my bride Karen is strip tilling, somebody else is planting. Between the three of us, or my brothers that can help, so between the four of us, we can get somebody going in the strip till. That way I can take care of planting. So at the same time, I'm planting no-till beans in the corn stalks while they're getting going on strip tilling and getting corn ground ready for the current corn year on last year's bean stubble. And so that alone adds a tremendous amount of efficiency. Otherwise, what we used to do in the past is one guy's out running the broadcaster, and then we're chasing with the Mulch Master. He's got to get a little bit ahead, so then we only have a couple tractors at that time when we started, and then a lot of it I was doing myself. And so then I would take one and go across, and even if Dad was able to help, it just never turned out to be that smooth of an operation to be able to chase the Mulch Master. You had other tractors tied up doing other duties, where with strip till it's one pass taking care of three passes, and we're planting at the same time. So on our farm, I've said it before, I'm going to say it 9 million more times. My farm, conventional till versus strip till is an absolutely no-brainer. Every category there is, the strip till wins it on my farm. Yield, cost savings, efficiency, soil health improvements and benefits, erosion and pollution. You name the category, strip till wins it for making money. And so I hope this kind of clarifies it for you guys. If you got questions or comments, please leave them. I want to keep these discussions going. I want to make sure I'm doing a good job and making it clear as to how this is working. And so thank you very much for watching, and I'll keep you updated. And when I think of more videos, you guys will definitely see them. Thank you again.